First Chantilly Conference July 7, 1915, the first inter-Allied military conference of World War I was convened at Chantilly, France shortly after Italy entered the conflict against the Central Powers. Attending were representatives from Britain, France, Belgium, Italy, Serbia and Russia.Joffre used the conference to advise his allies that only by concerted coordinated action would the most favourable conditions for an Allied victory present themselves. However, no specific undertakings were agreed as a consequence of the conference. A subsequent conference, similarly convened at Chantilly some 5 months later, was more specific and ambitious in the clarity of its aims and led to a commitment whereby the other Allies would launch major offensives of their own should a given Allied nation find itself in clear danger from the Central Powers. Second Chantilly Conference December 6–8, 1915, was an Allied military planning conference involving military representatives from all Allied powers, French, British, Italian, and Russian, to formulate a coordinated strategy for the upcoming year against the Central Powers in World War I. The conference was held at the headquarters of the French Army Commander, General Joseph Joffre in Chantilly. The British representatives were the Commander-in-Chief Sir John French and Sir Archibald Murray. General Porro represented Italy. Marshal Joseph Joffre proposed and his Allied counterparts concurred that the offensives of the Allied armies on the Western Front should be delivered simultaneously or close enough in time so that the enemy would be unable to transport reserves from one front to another. Coordinated attacks such as this meant that they should come within a month of each other. These offensives were planned to commence as soon as possible, with local, limited attacks taking place in between them to further enervate the enemy as weather permitted.